How's it going, everyone? Welcome back to our channel. Today we're going to watch One Piece episode 452. Last episode ended with Bon Clay sacrificing himself to save everyone else.
Magellan was pretty pissed off that he got outplayed by Bon, but hopefully Bon-chan can make it out of there. We don't really know what's going to happen to him for a while, I think. If you'd like to help support our channel, our Patreon link is down in the description below. You'll get early access to all videos that we post onto our YouTube channel, and you get full on reactions to the One Piece series. If you're interested in those, make sure to check it out. Now on JDanime, igme.
Oh, what? Antidote? Oh wait, he's not immune to the poison? He's gonna try to kill him.
No, it's just...
God damn, man. Oh, is he gonna join the Viper Pirates?
They planned this all along.
He
wants to shoot you.
He got a new teammate.
Impel Down.
Now, how can they even be happy at Bon-chan's sacrifice? Buggy! Yo, I'm gonna throw this guy off the show. Mr. Three's had it with him.
There's no screen. He knows about it? They thought it's over. There's nowhere to go. There's the panda guy at the back. Oh.
Oh wait, we get to glimpse of his...
Yeah, oh shit. Maybe those are his, like, commanders.
Pick it up.
Pick it up.
もしもし。海軍本部。あ、
Why would you say that?
その船が脱獄囚どもに乗っ取られたことは通信が途絶える前の国内からの情報とで割り出された。今回の大脱獄事件の主犯は2名、海賊麦わらのルフィ、そして同じく海賊
What?
のバギー。
The clan.
What? He's getting all the credit. What?
バギーが七部会を抑えての主犯。あんた一体なぜ
資料こっち。
はい、こちらです。
名もない一海賊と我々は甘く見同家のバギー。まさか
What?
海賊王ゴー
Oh,
they found
just found out.
だったとはな。
なぜバレた
No one can believe it.
オーロジャクソン号のバネ
スター海賊の星よ
の兄弟分であることも調べはついている。それほどの男今まで
He's pretty good, Larry Low.
水面でいたものだ。
Maybe he is actually OP, like you said.
The red nose is gonna come off, is
危
it?
険のエースとのつながりは見えてこなかったが、目的は当然麦わらのルフィと同じか。その船にはジンベエ、クロコダイル、イワンコフをはじめくせ者200人以上の脱獄囚が乗船たち全員には逃げる海も生きる道もない。覚悟しておくことだな。以上。
エースは必ず助け出す芋を洗って待ってろ
首だよ麦わらさん。芋を洗って煮っ転がしてる場合じゃねえよ
ってなんで喧嘩売ってんのこの人海軍本部に
それにあの赤髪の兄弟分俺たちの救世主はやっぱものすげえ政府に目つけられちまうのになんとそういう経歴がなのにあの世は
Oh shit!
なのになぜそんなにお点はあるものね
He's the blemish of the crew.
そうかそういやレイリーっていう名前のおっさん
Oh god, really have more?
何てめえレイリーさんに会ったのかクセンチや一体どこで名をレイリー
I can't believe this right
キャ
now.
プテンバギーやっぱあんた恐るべき人いやいやちょっと待てそりゃまあ事実だがあんなでけえ名前乗っけられると今後の俺の海賊人生がさこの件でもてはやされても俺はだからてめえらの勘違いだってばさまんざらでもねえけどしてもいい勘違いだそうさ何一つ嘘じゃねえ間違いなく俺の
I can't tell, man, if he is
Strong
hiding it
enough?
or not. Yeah.
What is going on? He actually thinks he can do it?
いや勢い余って海賊やれる
No. Yeah, thinks he can take my crew.
Oh my god.
Please.
指示をくれキャプテンバギーがいるんだぜ頼むぜキャプテンバギー
Dude, these guys are so funny.
困ったね殺せばいいんだ全員そうさ俺ならやれそうな気がしてきた腹くくってよく考えろ手を伸ばせば届く距離に世界の頂点が首を磨いて現れるあら俺と一緒に夢を見ねえかあら今日白ひげの首
Oh my god! Dude, I can't believe this is happening.
キャプテンバギーユダの心の宝石をよほらついてくぜあんたに平穏な
Oh my god.
そうとも行くぞ野郎どもいざ海軍本部へ
まとまったぞ
この手の才能はあるようじゃ
What? This is the safest town in the world.
You have to evacuate though.
Used to be the safest. Oh my god. There's no stopping it now. Oh
yeah,
my god, we are so close.
Okay, we talk about Buggy. I'm so confused, man. I don't know if he's hiding it or what. I remember we talked about it a couple episodes ago.
Mm-hmm.
I think it was just like the argument was that Buggy had to have been like good in some kind of way for him to be on Goldie Roger's crew, right?
Like, they would have to see potential in him. Like, he was an
Yeah.
apprentice, but they won't just take anybody.
Yeah, because I guess the initial thought was that, oh, he's super strong, but is actually just hiding it, right? That was our initial thought.
Yeah.
But I don't think that's the case
Because of the way he's acting.
because of the way he's acted. But I think maybe it's rather than he already has the strength, is that he has the potential for achieving that strength, right? It's kind of like how Garps took in Kobe. You know, Kobe was kind of in the same situation as
Yeah.
Buggy, where they're in this weak state, right? But Garp saw potential in Kobe, so he took Kobe in, and then Kobe made so much progress, right?
Yeah.
Maybe it's just Buggy hasn't made that progress yet. I don't know. It's just weird, right?
It is very
so
weird.
Goldie Roger had to have seen something in Buggy for him to recruit him onto his crew. Like, it's not like they needed a clown or something. You know,
True.
he said he was the apprentice. Unless he was just doing, I don't know, cleaning or something, but he hung out with like Shangsun though. It seems like he was actually involved in the pirate activities.
Man.
But like, I can't tell.
I don't know. It's like everything they say is true. Like, Buggy is basically a sworn bro of Shanks. That's true. They used to be homies until Buggy was invited to join his crew. He didn't want to.
But that was so long ago, right? Like,
Do you think Shanks was
don't
just as
know.
strong back then? Do you think at a certain point was Shanks ever the same level as Buggy? Were they at the same level as him?
they were both apprentices, so I feel like they were maybe not. Maybe he was like more ahead.
Like
you
Shanks
know?
was more ahead.
Yeah, it could be like in the case of like he was more ahead, but that doesn't mean that Buggy can't catch up, right?
I mean, Shanks has hockey and stuff. Like, it's not shown that Buggy has hockey.
Has anything?
But he doesn't have someone teaching him, right? Like, he was talking highly of like Rayleigh, like vice captain.
Yeah,
But it doesn't
yeah.
seem like he has any like
Yeah, he-
fighting ability
Yeah.
besides his buggy ball and the muggy ball,
Yeah, I'm trying to see what Goldie Roger saw in
right?
him. Like, it's not that he has the fighting spirit, so it's, you know, it's not that. It's not that he's weak but has a fighting spirit like Kobe, right?
Yeah.
But like, I just don't see what it is. But I feel like there has to be something.
He's
I just don't know what that
charismatic.
something
Does that
is.
count?
That
Like that-
he's able to.
He's able to move the people, like Junbei said.
even
Like,
though
he's good at
weak,
that. That's one
even
thing
though
he's good at.
weak.
But I don't know.
That is one thing.
Is that
but
enough?
I don't
That's not
think
enough.
that's enough.
That's
is it?
you can't get through.
I don't feel like you can get through
The new world. Okay, maybe
just
Grand
being
Line he was able to do it,
move
but
people like that.
not the new world.
Maybe.
Honestly, I was thinking like he was a sleeper. Like he had some kind of crazy ability.
That's what I was thinking too. So when the government, with the Navy, when they called and they're like, "Oh, we had your background check," then I was like, "Oh shit, he's finally gonna take his nose off and, you know, unleash his true power, his hockey."
Show his true power, right?
But he didn't. So I was like, "Wait, what? He's just been getting by with like this?"
He didn't get
It's hard to
stronger when he was
imagine.
on board. That's hard to believe.
That's what I mean
Right?
too. Yeah, it's hard
He
to
was training
imagine.
buddies with like Shanks, like, and they would fight with Whitebeard's crew back then.
Because another thing we have to consider is that Goldie Roger, his crew, they made it already through
Yeah.
the New World, and they got to achieve the One Piece. Buggy would have been there that
Mm-hmm.
whole time until they disbanded.
He knows too much. That's the thing.
He know a lot, so
Wait.
it's like he been through the. You know what I mean? Like,
It
he
feels
had
like-
to be strong enough to have survived. Like, even if he is with
Yeah.
a strong crew, he himself has to somehow have been able to survive with the crew, like keep
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
up with the crew, right? Like, if your crew is way ahead of you,
Mm-hmm.
you would have got taken down during the New World, but somehow he is able to keep up and stayed with them until now, and he made it out and was able to live.
Doesn't it seem like he's like going for his like run the second time? Like he went back into the Grand Line, and he's going to the New World. He did all this with
he already
Roger, right?
did
Isn't
it.
it kind of weird?
That's true. That is
Like
kind
he's
of
going
weird.
for like his second run right now, and he's like, oh, he's pretending to be like afraid or weak, unless he got off the ship at a certain point. You know what I mean?
So you're saying he's like replaying his story, his origin story.
Yeah,
right
I don't
now.
know what the heck he's doing, right? Unless he actually hit his head and he forgot that he's OP. Maybe he's actually OP, but he hit his head or something.
He hit his head and forgot.
And maybe he's actually really strong, right? He forgot how to like use his hockey. Maybe he has crazy hockey too.
Yeah, it is kind of weird. Like if you already made it, you already had the One Piece and everything, you would imagine that they're in a much stronger position, right? But it almost feel like Buggy didn't even get to the New World yet.
Like
Ever.
he quit at a certain point.
It feels like it's his first time or something,
Right?
but it's not, right? Unless they
didn't show when they left. That's the thing. Like they only showed that he ate the fruit, hiding it from Shanks, and then Shanks invited him, but he didn't want to fight.
So you're saying there's a possibility that he might not have been with the crew the whole time?
Yeah, what do you think? Is that possible?
Oh, we don't know actually. That means that Shank and them would know the truth.
They would
as
know
well.
the truth. Because it's kind of weird how Shanks is so strong and Buggy's like not at that level.
Right. Like even if he wasn't as strong as Shanks, he should have at least be up more than right now, right? Yeah, I think so too. It's just weird, yeah. Because if he was hanging out with the strongest people, and you know they found the One Piece and everything, he should have been able to experience all that as well. Like he had to have keep up with them.
Yeah.
All of that.
But the thing is, Rayleigh also mentions Buggy, so it's like doesn't. As Rayleigh as the teacher, how can Buggy not be strong?
Doesn't that
right?
mean that he had to have stayed with them for a long time? Would you even bring up somebody that was only with you for a short amount of time,
or like
apprenticing for like
or like
a couple
cleaning?
months?
Let's say that he was just cleaning. Let's say Buggy was just on the ship. He was the blemish of
That's
the
true.
Gold Roger crew,
Yeah.
right? And he was just cleaning. Like,
Yeah, you wouldn't bring
is that
them
possible?
up. Yeah, no, I don't think so. Like, you're vice captain. Think about it.
He likes him. It seems
Yeah,
like Buggy
yeah,
likes
right?
Riley.
Yeah, so that means they have a good relationship. And Riley brought him up too. Like, if you are vice captain of a crew, I'm imagining the crew is pretty big, like Whitebeard size, right?
Yeah.
So there's different commanders, there's different pirates within each unit.
Maybe like divisions.
Yeah, divisions.
Yeah.
There's different divisions with different pirates. And Buggy was just an apprentice, but somehow he got the attention of the vice captain. Wouldn't that? Yeah,
That's true,
that's another thing too. It's
That
like
is
the
true.
Rayleigh remember him and mentions him even though he's just some apprentice. Like if you think about it realistically, if you are a vice captain, would you remember just some random apprentice, especially if they didn't stay with you the whole time, right? They would have had to catch your eye or catch your attention in some kind of way, and I don't think it's just because he's goofy.
So Buggy has hockey. It's confirmed.
Maybe potential. Maybe they see potential, but he hasn't reached that yet. I'm not really sure.
What if he has Conqueror's hockey at this point? Like he's a leader, you know? He led his circus crew.
Oh,
like,
what? No
I
way.
don't know. Is he actually?
Buggy has
Like
Conqueror's
unless his
hockey.
chop fruit has like some kind of like new ability that goes with it. You know how like second gear, third gear, right? Unless his chop fruit has like something unique that he didn't access yet, it has to be hockey then. Like
I think it's hockey.
There's no way like he's.
And then didn't Blackbeard like a couple episodes ago he mentioned that I think you can sense people hockey.
He can sense it.
He was
He can
able
sense
to sense Luffy. He was
Yeah.
like, "Oh, your hockey became
Increased.
stronger,"
Yeah.
or something like that.
Since the
right?
last time they met or
Since the
something.
last time. So that means, if you have hockey under control, you can kind of sense a person's hockey, but maybe also potential. I don't know, because other people last time when Luffy used his Conqueror Spirit hockey, everybody could tell that it's Conqueror Spirit hockey, right?
Yeah,
so
yeah.
then I don't know, could Buggy have it? Then that would explain why he has potential, because he
Yeah.
has it, but he haven't achieved
True.
that yet. And you like you say he's naturally kind of more of a leading guy. Like people follow him even though he's weak.
He's
It's
pretty
kind of
goofy,
weird,
yeah.
right? Like he hasn't done anything to prove himself or shown that he's strong, but people still follow him and are moved by him.
He just wings it. He goes with the. He rides the wave.
yeah, and somehow he making it
And
through.
people believe him.
Yeah, I don't
Another
know.
thing is like Shanks did mention like when Shanks went to visit Whitebeard that they did like throw hands before, like they did fight before. So it's like hard to believe that
Yeah, that's true.
Buggy was there too.
But did nothing.
When they fought Whitebeard.
But did nothing? Yeah, that's
yeah. Like he was just acting like this.
Oh, yeah, that's
Is that
true.
possible?
That's true because we have to take everything into consideration that he was at the same level as Shanks at that time. But Shanks was already fighting, what, Mihawk, was it? No.
I think he also fights me. He trains me with Mihawk.
He was fighting with
His
Mihawk,
homies with Mihawk too.
but he was also at these brawls that
With
Goldie
Whitebeard.
Roger would
Yeah.
have with Whitebeard. But I'm
Yeah,
assuming
Whitebeard
them
pirates.
as the crew, they're not just there watching. I'm sure they are fighting with the other crew,
Yeah.
like with the Whitebeard crew, right? So then, what was Buggy doing during those times, right? Like, was he...
True.
Like, Shank was there too.
Was he hiding? Like we don't know. Like was he actually fighting? Like was he stronger than right now, or did he
Don't know.
forget?
I think there's two things. There's like a couple of things we could come up with. One is like maybe he forgot, like something
has
happened. He
amnesia.
forgot. Two, he's replaying the run.
Oh, he's rerunning.
Replaying the run. Okay.
Yeah, that could be it. Too.
Right? If he's powerful now, it's pointless.
Mm-hmm.
Right? So he's replaying the run. I don't know. Like maybe he has like as a game for him. He's setting limits on like what he's allowed to do given the certain time of like a
Maybe.
certain point.
Yeah.
He's powerful enough to do that. If he was, we don't know. And the next one is that he's always been like this. It's just that Goldie Roger saw potential in him, but he never actually reached that potential.
He never reached it because he
Yeah.
never pushed himself. Another thing is like he doesn't really have like friends like Luffy that push him to like get stronger. Right?
that's
It's
true.
kind of him. He always like escaping or something. So it's like
There's
I don't know.
nothing pushing him.
Yeah, nothing like really pushing. I think Shanks would be an L, but he's not. He doesn't see Shanks. Like even now, when he hears that Shanks is like one of the 4 emperors, it doesn't really like affect him in a way. Like
There's no fire.
There's no
in
fire.
him.
Like he's like he's.
I thought that was weird too. That he feels like he's not very fond of Shanks, right? But
Yeah.
Shanks is doing really well. So I always thought it was very weird that Buggy didn't feel like he wanted to be better than Shanks
Yeah,
to
like
prove him
some
wrong
kind of jealousy
or
or
something
something,
like
right?
that.
Yeah.
Not like jealousy, but as in like
Envy?
a fire in him to like
Ambition?
try. Yeah, I found it weird that there was no ambition in him to like try to at least be better than Shanks or like get at the same level as Shanks. Cause like just imagine like if you and your other buddy, right? You guys have like the same interest, same goal, but then
You start
like,
the thing at the same time. Yeah.
and then years later you figure out that they're way ahead of
Yeah,
you. Wouldn't
somehow.
you feel like that fire in you to like motivate you to try and achieve more? But for some reason he always just seems like he's very doesn't care.
Yeah, I don't know
What-
what
what?
it is.
And especially because of how their dynamic is with their relationship, I would have felt that Buggy would feel like some certain way
Yeah, yeah,
because
yeah.
he's not fond of Shanks.
Like
Like if
he-
he was fond of him, I'd be more understanding
Yeah.
actually, because then you think, oh, like wow, he achieved so much. But because they're not fond of each other, I would feel like there's that feeling of wanting to compete with Shanks, but he never showed that at all. So it's kind of weird, yeah.
Do you think it's gonna be related to Captain John's treasure? Now that he has the bracelet?
Oh,
He's gonna
the
find it, and then
bracelet.
maybe in the treasure chest there'll be like a freaking devil's fruit, and he'll be the first one who eats 2 and be able to use 2
Okay,
powers.
no, I don't.
No?
No, I don't think so.
Something crazy like that?
No, I
Is
don't-
that weird? Like he's after like this Captain John treasure thing, and he's not doesn't want One Piece, even though he's been like did the whole run and stuff.
we don't know though.
Okay, sure, I guess.
We don't even know
He's
what
sneaky.
this Captain John's treasure is.
He
Only
knows,
he knows. No
knows.
one's even after it. Nobody
Yeah.
gives a fuck. Like Luffy literally handed it over to him.
Yeah,
He's like,
it's
"Oh,
like,
you want
okay,
this treasure?
yeah, you
Here,
can
take
have
it."
it, yeah.
No one even knows. Or
He
care
knows
about
how
it.
valuable it is, though. That's the thing.
He knows how valuable it is.
I kind of see it as like, kind of how like Blackbeard was waiting this whole time for that one devil's fruit, and he finally
Yeah.
found it. What if something he's after is not actually just
something.
treasure? Maybe it's like some kind of power or something. I don't know.
Something that okay, something he knows that no one else does.
Maybe I don't know. His character's kind of strange. Like, why? How is he like this?
Or we're just overanalyzing. I don't know. They're playing it as like, oh, he's a comedic character, right? But at
They're
the same
dropping
time,
this for a reason.
There's too much.
right?
There's too much going against him being a comedic character, right?
Yeah.
Like if he was a comedic character, why is he on Shanks? Why was he buddies with Shanks? Why was he on Goldie Roger's crew? Why is the government feeling threatened?
It's
by
just a
him?
coincidence,
Yeah,
right? Right?
Like it feels like everything's too much of a coincidence.
Yeah,
you know?
he has to be super
it has
strong
to be set
some
up.
way.
It
Yeah.
has to be set up. Because like right now, I feel like he's still being played as a comedic character. It's like, oh look, the government thinks he's a threat, and then we're supposed to be like, ha ha ha, like,
Yeah,
yeah,
Buggy.
what a joke, right? Buggy is a threat, but
Uh-huh.
then why would they feel that way? Like all the facts are pointing at him being not a joke.
Yeah, true.
So why would he be a joke, right?
What One Piece
We'll
though.
have to wait and see though. I feel like this is one, we're either overthinking it, or two, this is gonna be the biggest fucking reveal ever.
That'd be pretty funny, honestly. It's like all of a sudden they come out like he's the lost fourth emperor.
Yeah, he like his hair comes down, the nose comes
Yeah,
off.
what if he does some
He's,
shit like that? He glows up.
sexy.
He glows up or something. He's the Buggy the sexy clown.
We'll have to
I
see.
don't know. Thanks for watching, everyone. If you guys enjoyed this video, hit the thumbs up. It really helps with the channel. And if you're new here, make sure to hit the subscribe button below. We'll see you guys in the next video.
Bye.
Peace.